Hello everyone, I'm KL and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be painting on glass, and the culprit for today's video is this frame, and then I'm going to ruin it with my artwork. I'm not going to ruin it, I promise. I have made a glass painting before. I made one for my husband as his gift. For the character, I feel like doing something kind of fruity, kind of citrusy, so I thought what better video to bring a quirky object into than this one that has to do with the character. A lemon! Specifically, it's a lemon salt and pepper shaker. It does have a twin, but I'll save that for a future video. So this is a bit of a hint to the theme of the character. I love lemons. Let's get to the video. And here's the photo frame all ready to be painted on. I'm gonna bring in my trusty scissors. I just need to take the glass out of the photo frame. Just pulling out all of the backing. We don't need that anymore. Here's the lovely character. His name is Lemmy, and he is based on a lemon. I had the idea, what if Lemmy was floating in lemonade? I got some paper to draw my idea on. I felt like doing it by hand today. I'm also gonna make some markers so that I don't go outside of the photo frame area. Okay, onto the sketch. Lemmy is a fluffy dragon, just trying to figure out the best flow for the neck and the body, since you know dragons are noodly. I just do a very light sketch first, and then I go in with harder lines later on when I know that everything is refined properly. I just wanted to do little happy eyes on him because, I don't know, I just thought the expression would suit citrusy sourness of lemons. I also made him hold the lemon by the leaf because I don't think anyone wants to bite into a lemon, which kind of doesn't make sense now that I'm thinking about it. If he's making a face about eating lemons, but then is only holding it by the stem, you know what, in my mind it makes sense, so I'm not going to think too much into it. But overall, I like the way that it looks so far. I just had to change the tail a little bit because it wasn't flowing with the body. Perfect. And time to do the pool of lemonade. Of course, for the lemonade, I had to add lemon slices and lemon leaves, you know, really add to the theme of the drawing. Oh, it's so cute. It looks like he's swimming in the lemonade, which is exactly what I'm going for. So I'm gonna use this alcohol wipe to clean the glass because I don't want any oils or smudges mixing with the paint. So for the first step, I'm going to be using jelly glue and these dyes to make the little lemonade pool because everything is going to be painted behind that. So that goes down first, the lemonade. And it's time for the lemon. The reason for the lemon is I'm going to use it as a glitter shaker. Not really sure what I'm doing with this part, to be honest. I decided to use the scraper for the glue to kind of spread it evenly, but I don't think this glue knows what the word even is. So I'm just going to bring in a paintbrush to fix this. The glue looks so good when it goes down, I just want to eat it. I had to do a few layers of the glue because it was not dark enough. It came out a little clunky, but you know what? It's fine. I'm going to be using an acrylic paint marker to go around the water, you know, like a little water shine line. When I was painting with the marker, for some reason, it started cracking. Hello? Why is my acrylic paint cracking? I should have just used really opaque paint for the lemonade. Onto the lemons. I'm outlining them with the same paint pan, and I did have to keep going over the lines because they did the same thing with cracking. This glue is actually so grainy to paint over, but I'd say it turned out really well. So I got the idea to paint on glass from other people online, and they recommended that you use oil markers. It just kind of went on like a felt tip pen. So I had to scrap that idea because that did not work. I'm just gonna switch to oil paint, which is also experimental because I've never used oil paint before either. So I was hoping that it would work better, and it worked even worse. I'm so mad about this. It did not dry. No, that's not coming off. Sorry everyone, my camera cut out a little bit, so you missed the first part of the line work. It's fine because I still have to go over everything with a second coat anyway. I'm just using the acrylic here because that's the only thing that I know how to use apparently. And then I'll also use my little scraper to scrape any lines that come out too thick. I do want to invest in some thinner brushes so it would make this whole process easier, because even this really tiny one is actually kind of coming out way too thick. It was still so difficult to even paint the body on the lemonade because it's so chunky, but it's fine. It kind of looks decent in the end, I think. I'm gonna speed this part up because there's not much else to say besides I'm doing line work. Paintbrush, no! I'm glad that acrylic paint just comes off with water. Okay, a break from the line art. So I have smudged the oil paint now and it is dry. So I'm gonna just pretend that the leaves are glowing because of Lemmy. And it's such a shame that the oil painted leaves didn't work out. I tried so hard to make them look perfect and everything, and no, it just didn't work out. Whatever. While that's also drying, I'm just gonna paint in the lemons. I just used a lighter yellow for the inside and a darker one for the rind. And back to the line art. I kind of started rushing the line art because I was getting very mad at this piece, but I still want to see it to the end, even if I'm not completely happy with it. And here's the piece so far. And my camera cut out again on the shading part. Sorry, people. Me and this artwork were not having a good time. But I mean, despite all of the mishaps, it is still quite therapeutic to paint on. Let me just say, you like my lemon pun? I'm kind of experimenting a lot with this painting because I want to see if I actually do enjoy painting on glass, and I kind of wanted to push the boundaries a little bit. I think I do want to go back and change some of Lemmy's design later on. I feel like he gives off more of a lemon mint theme rather than just a lemon theme. You know, it's coming together slowly. And last but not least, onto the solid colors. You don't really need to worry about getting it super perfect. You can just glob it on. You have to make it as thick as possible, otherwise you're going to see through it on the glass, and you don't want that. You want the color to be as solid as possible. And this is the final result. What do you all think of him? I think it came out so good despite all of the ups and downs I had. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!